welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the makeup nurse. Today is Mix It Up Monday, and it's also Watermelon Day, Georgia Day, Hair Gloss Day, and Grab Some Nuts Day. And if you want to join the Pajami Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. But first, the riddle. I wear green on the outside, red on the inside, and I'm packed with seeds. On a hot summer day, I'm the quality choice for staying refreshed. What am I? Comment down below. All right, we're going to do empties today because, I got to get to a whole different room and next weekend, so I got to get rid of some of these empties. All right, as you know, I live in a hotel, so what I can when you're living in the hotel. So I use these Velveeta cheesy bowls, and I actually use this as dip to my Tostitos that I got from, I've been eating a lot of these Tostitos. I do like these, and it was so good with the Velveeta cheesy bowls. And these are really, this was the ultimate cheeseburger mac, and it has the real cheese packets. Oh, I love it. Man, I've been eating a lot of these. These are even two more, but I also had this Velveeta cheesy bowl. This is in lasagna with meat sauce, and I use this as dip as well for this. I also drank some Pepsi because I like Pepsi. I like Dr. Pepper too, but at that time I just felt like grabbing Pepsi. I have more pretzels. I use these as snacks. And then downstairs they have these teas. This is the Bigelow Constant Cement Black Tea. I like these. It's got a little bit of a cinnamon or spice. Our secret recipe of orange rind and sweet spice. I like this kind. And then I had this Chef Boyardee beef ravioli and pasta sauce because, that's what I can eat stuff. I have more of these that I've been using, but also the Bigelow, the hospital had these Sweet Dreams herbal tea, relaxing blend of comforting chamomile and soothing mint. So I've been trying this at night to help me sleep because I ran out of my melatonin. And speaking of, I ran out of my melatonin. This is the Spring Valley Melatonin 10 milligrams gummies. It says extra strength, but it's 10 milligrams. It's 10 milligrams. So, yeah, whatever. And this was blueberry flavored with other natural flavors. Then I used the Dr. Teal's foaming bath with pure Epsom salt, soothe and sleep with lavender. It says helps promote a better night's sleep, nourishes your skin, long-lasting bubbles, gently cleanse. I don't know if it really helped, but I always try different things. Then I used up these collagen from Global Beauty Care collagen cleansing wipes. I really didn't like them. I know it doesn't advertise as like makeup remove necessarily, but it says effectively and conveniently remove dirt and skin impurities from your eyes, face, and neck area. The collagen and vitamin A formula is embedded in our facial wipes to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I don't know if it really did that, but it didn't. I used it as a makeup remover, and I know it doesn't really say anything about that, but I don't know. I really didn't like them. I'd rather use like a facial cleanser versus a cloth, especially. I like the cloths to remove wipes or makeup. And then I had this Neutrogena makeup remover single one. This one I think I got out of Pinch Me, and I really did like that one. And then I used this Rhythm of the Rain Calming Glacial Scalp Serum, leave-in scalp serum. I always put this in the morning, and then at night I would take my shower, so it stayed in all day. A leave-in scalp treatment serum that instantly soothes and hydrates itchy and irritated scalps while strengthening hair follicles for stronger, thicker hair. It's formulated with Canadian glacial or oceanic clay, rich with over 16 natural minerals and a blend of purifying and hydrating botanicals. This lightweight scalp serum will calm, reduce sebum and appearance of flakes, and restore scalp balance. I don't know. I mean, when I used it, it felt like it was soothing, but for that day or after, I mean, my scalp is still awful, so nothing's really helping it right now. It's been, I don't know, it just seems like it's been extra itchy and stuff, and I don't know. Anyway, then I ate some of these Andes. I also used this lemon lift black tea, just the right amount of lemon and a dash of spice, which I kind of like that one. Too, I used some of these when I started feeling like kind of congested. And then I used the wild sweet orange from Tezo. It's got buds with a juicy tangy infusion of orange peel, lemongrass, citrus herbs, and licorice root. I tasted more of the orange, and even though I like orange, I really didn't like it. I don't know. I'm gonna try another one and see what if I like it. Maybe it was just because I added some creamer in it as well. So because I usually put creamer and sugar like I do my coffee, and maybe it just didn't mix well with the orange. But downstairs we have these packets of honey. I've been putting these packets of honey in it too in all my teas, just because when I started losing my throat voice and stuff a few weeks ago, I did that, and actually I lost my voice one day and I felt better and I didn't really feel sick at all. So between some of the vitamins concoctions and maybe some of the teas, that I started drinking more tea versus coffee to try to help with that as well, and then putting honey every single time. And the other thing I've been really loving at breakfast every morning, they make these yogurts with fruit and granola bar I've been really liking these, so I've been eating every morning. I grab one of these for breakfast. It's so yummy. Well, I found another one of these. I really like these, but these ones are at the hospital, so when I go to the hospital, I always try to grab a couple, so then I have it at night. And then I probably have one more use of this one. This is the Flowers Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. But then after I use it up, I'm going to keep this bottle because there are some broken ones that I have, and it has a good spout, and this one actually works. So I'm going to fill it up with one of the other Flower Beauty ones that is broken. So I'll keep that as a container. All right, that is it for my empties today. And before we go, this day in history, August 3rd, 1492, Columbus sets sail. Oh, I did not know it was on this day in 1492. Italian explorer Christopher Columbus departed from Palos de la Frontera, Spain, on his historic first voyage across the Atlantic Ocean, leading to the European discovery of the Americas. 1914, Germany declares war on France, accelerating the rapid descent into World War I. Germany formally declared war on France and invaded Belgium, prompting Great Britain to issue a military ultimatum to Berlin. In 1958, Nautilus crosses the North Pole. The USS Nautilus, the world's first nuclear-powered submarine, completed the first submerged transit of the geographic North Pole, a major milestone in naval history in Cold War technology. In 1960, Niger gains independence. The West African nation officially declared its full sovereignty, ending more than 60 years of French colonial rule. 1981, PACO air traffic controllers strike. More than 12,000 members of the Professional Air Traffic Controllers Organization walked off the job, prompting U.S. President Ronald Reagan to issue a historic ultimatum that led to their mass firing. In 1936, Jesse Owens wins the 100 meters. African-American track and field star Jesse Owens won the 100-meter dash at the Berlin Olympics, securing the first of his 4 gold medals and famously shattering Adolf Hitler's Aryan supremacy myth. In 2004, Messenger spacecraft launches. NASA successfully launched its robotic space probe from Cape Canaveral, initiating a history scientific mission to map and study the environment of the planet Mercury. 1949, BAA and NBL merged. The Basketball Association of America and the National Basketball League officially merged to form the National Basketball Association, the NBA, fundamentally uniting professional basketball. Some birthdays today. Tom Brady in 1977, legendary American football quarterback, widely considered the greatest in NFL history, who won a record-shattering 7 Super Bowl championships. Martha Stewart in 1941, billionaire American businesswoman, television personality, and lifestyle guru who founded a massive home decor and media empire. Tony Bennett in 1926, an iconic American jazz and traditional pop vocalist who enjoyed a multi-platinum 7-decade career, best known for his signature anthem, I Left My Heart in San Francisco. James Hetfield in 1963, powerhouse American musician, singer, and songwriter, celebrated as the co-founder, main songwriter, and rhythm guitarist for the legendary heavy metal band Metallica, my husband's favorite band. P.D. James in 1920, acclaimed British crime novelist and peer who penned celebrated complex detective masterpieces featuring the fictional investigator Adam Dalgliesh. Martin Sheen in 1940, award-winning American actor, celebrated for his powerful performances in cinema milestones like Apocalypse Now and portraying President Josiah Bartlet on the hit television drama The West Wing. Unfortunate deaths. Flannery O'Connor in 1964, brilliant American novelist and short story master who pioneered the Southern Gothic literary style. A good man is hard to find, passing away from his illness at age 39. Lenny Bruce, in 1966, radical and highly controversial American stand-up comedian and social critic who transformed modern comedy and was the center of landmark First Amendment freedom of speech legal battles. American Solzhenitsyn, said that wrong, 2008. Nobel Prize winning Russian novelist and dissident whose courageous writings, including the Gulag Archipelago, exposed the brutality of the Soviet forced labor camp system. Eugene Atget in 1927, pioneering French photographer, celebrated for his massive poetic documentary project capturing the architecture and street scenes of disappearing old Paris. Bubba Smith in 2011, formidable all-pro NFL defensive lineman who transitioned into a successful Hollywood acting career, beloved for portraying Moses Hightower in the Police Academy film franchise. And the quote for today comes from John Ruskin. Quality is never an accident, is always the result of an intelligent effort. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next time. Bye!